guys, we're here with Amber. So good to see you, babe.
So nice to see you.
So we are in her kitchen here in Toronto, and it is like sexy, bold, honest, amazing, just like Amber is actually. That is Amber. So love, what should we be looking at first here in your kitchen, do you think?
Probably my mason jars full of all of my goods.
Amazing. I am obsessed already.
Yeah. So I think like one of my favorite things about this apartment is the kitchen because it's so old school, where people used to live from their canned goods. So this was just built in. Like this is the way people used to live and store things. So I took full advantage of it. And you know, this is quinoa.
And red and your
red, yeah. Quinoa. Actually, I have all of it. I have all of the different quinoas, and then I do something crazy and I mix them all together in a big one. I do that. You know, goji berries, and then all the different fun nuts and spices and mustard seed. Even after a really long day, I know that I can walk in, look at the quinoa, and think, okay, I have, you know, probably rapini and an onion and some sun-dried tomatoes in the fridge, and make a salad. And it's so easy. It's so easy. I'm actually really big on nutritional yeasts. I sprinkle it on everything. It has, I suppose, a particular flavor that, you know, takes some people getting used to, but I just love it. And it's amazing on like, you know, raw open salads or hot salads, because then it does that weird cheesy melty thing.
Yes.
So I really love nutritional yeast. This is like always full because it's always empty.
Good girl. Yeah, so it is like more of that cheesy flavor for most people.
Yeah.
You can make like that mac and cheese, the faux mac and cheese for sure with that.
Totally, or even just a nice sprinkling over top of, you know, I do like an arugula with avocado, you know, and cherry tomatoes, and then throw some of that on top, and it takes it to a different place.
Yes, so good.
There's a hemp heart and black sesame seed, which, I mean, that's just so dirty. Why are they black? I don't know, but I love it. And chia, and pumpkin seeds and flax, and just, I toast it on the stovetop with just a little bit of cumin seed and mustard seed, because it does that interesting poppy thing. And this is my tea area. I'm a big tea drinker. So, you know, there's like this is full.
I love,
There's tea, like tons of, you know, little samplers and little packets. And
what is your favorite, or
what
is the mood?
did we do before David's tea? Really? Like, what did we do before that? Well, this morning I made some vanilla oolong for us, but there is one called Forever Nuts.
I love that one.
Good.
Okay, babe, so take us to your fridge.
Okay,
What's
so to my fridge.
happening in here?
Well, it's covered covered in all of my various things. You know, like my friends' children's drawings and postcards from all of the various places that I've traveled to. Condiments are a big part of my life. I make my own hot sauce. I'm a big spice lover. So you'll see there's lots of variations of how to burn the flavors right out now. But I do make my own hot sauce and bottle it and give it away for holiday gifts, which is actually kind of fun. And it's so easy, like habanero, a little bit of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. I do mango, carrot, ginger, and you just kind of mush it all down and use a hand blender and then pour it into little glass jars. And then I usually, you know, take like a photo of cleavage and then put it on top as a label and call it hot sauce. There's always a bottle of bubbly in my fridge.
Amazing. Good girl.
That's
Good
true.
girl.
Okay, and then another sprinkler on everything.
Yeah, smoothies and salads, soups.
Smoothies and salads, and like, you know, it's a Thursday, so my fridge is relatively empty, but what I do on Sunday nights is I make my food for the week. And I usually do big bowls of, you know, 2 different kinds of salads, a quinoa and then just a raw veggie one. And this I sprinkle on top of everything.
Awesome.
It's just, you know, it's a really nice leveler. It kind of doesn't taste like anything, and you know, I mean, in my mind, I don't know if it's psychosomatic or if it's true, but it just feels good. Some amazing organic carrots, which are so cool. They're like these weird colors, you know, and it's December. Roasting vegetables is so easy to do. So, you know, I would throw this in with like rutabaga and turnip and sweet potato and toss it in the oven with some fresh thyme.
Yes.
Amazing.
Great.
And then there's always fresh greens. Today
Yeah.
it's just like a combination. There's some, you know, kale and arugula and some delicious, yummy stuff like that. Actually, this particular batch, I put some pomegranates in.
Sprinkle them in already.
Yeah.
I love it. Good. And what I love is that everything is available to you. You've made this as easy as possible for yourself.
Yeah, so easy.
already.
Probably my biggest indulgence is cheese. There's an amazing cheese shop just up the street, and they have just amazing cheeses. Anyway, so right now, because it's winter, baking cheese is awesome. So usually I have like a fresh compote. I did an apple, cinnamon, orange rind reduction, and then I toast a bunch of nuts and seeds and put that on the brie and put that in the oven. And it's killer.
That's trouble.
It's pretty killer.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And then actually, and you have some hemp protein, or
Right.
which one
so
is that one?
This is a recommended brand from Josh, you know, Megan and Josh. Yeah, so Josh was like, okay, so here's the deal. This is what you need. You need a Sun Warrior protein. It needs to be, and then sprouted whole grain rice protein.
Yeah, great.
And 83% protein, like that's amazing.
Yeah.
And so he recommended the flavor one. I've only ever done the flavor. I've only ever done vanilla. It's just so easy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
you know, with a banana.
If you're not making it super fancy, the flavored ones always rise above.
Yeah.
Yeah, and help you get through it if you're having a hard time drinking that, for sure.
Exactly.
Delish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Great.
actually almost empty. I have to get a new bag. You know, I didn't used to have the word stress in my vocabulary at all. And now that I've had to understand it and digest it, what I've noticed is it's easy for your food and your nutrition to slip. It's like the first thing. You're stressed out and you're like, oh, I'll just go and get some takeout. But it's such a contributing factor to feeling fatigued, to feeling like run down. Mm-hmm. And I've noticed. And I think I love to make my own food. Cooking is such a beautiful and meditative thing to do at the end of a day. Mm-hmm. So it's important. Here's how I finish my meals. Either with this sea salt from Dean & DeLuca, which is my favorite place in New York. Like just a little bit of sea salt.
Yeah.
And then one of these little dirty bad boys. And I like literally do this. I dry them in my window and I like sprinkle it like that, like on top of a salad.
I love it.
That's what I do.
And that's your thing.
And that's my thing with a little salt, and that's it.
Are you vegan, vegetarian, lovers of all things?
I'm kind of lover of all things. I was a vegetarian for 17 years, and as a recommendation from my health person,
Your health lover.
my health lover,
Yeah.
just to get animal protein. My body wasn't doing B12 very well. It's hard as a vegetarian. You have to be like really on it. And I had the time to be really on it before I opened a business. And it's, unfortunately it's something that fell a little off. So
That's
I've
amazing,
embraced
yeah.
meat.
So when you went from vegetarian to eating meat, did you need digestive enzymes? Has that been something that helped you or not?
Totally. So again, back to Josh, he creates these amazing digestive bitters. This is actually like his kind of makeup, because I tried to start, I don't want to knock any brands here, but I tried with these and it's just quite astringent. Like it's, a little bit like in the mouth. So this is definitely how it was suggested to change the digestive enzymes and that the power, the processing power. B, new ester C, which I have been turned on to this brand. You know this brand?
Yes.
Turned on to this brand. In fact, let's have one right now.
Done. Thank you.
chew it up.
Thank you.
And the bottles afterwards, like, are you kidding me?
that.
Put some flowers in that.
And so why are we taking this? Why did you give me this?
Vitamin C. You know, keep our immune system up. Weather, germs.
And so this drawer, you certainly aren't digging into each one of these bottles every day. Yes or no, Amber?
I'm not digging into
No.
them every day. Oil of oregano, always.
Always.
I'm not. I would say for the most part what I do every day are these two. I do a C and a B complex. Let's turn it to the English. And then I calm at night. I like to sip on my calm while I'm in the bath. Yeah.
That's a nice way of doing it.
So magnesium, this is a gift that's new in my life. Someone said to me, you know, you don't have to be sore all the time. I had no idea.
Coming from a yogi of your
Coming from a dance background. I mean, I was a dancer.
Right.
So like you just live sore. Like you don't talk about it because everybody's just sore.
Well, thank you so much, Amber. Cheers
Thank you
to
so
your
much.
love. It was so great. And thank you for teaching everybody how to live. And it's simple, right?
It's so simple.
Yes.
It's simple. If you truly love it, it's simple.
Yes, amazing. And that's what it's all about, is making love to your body, whether it's through your food, through your yoga, and you are doing that. So thanks so much.
Yeah, thank
Amazing.
you.
Thank you. And thanks for the tea.
Vanilla oolong.